welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be another episode of how I feel about Lumacrate. So what I've decided is, because pretty much all of these have been really negative, I've been pretty much just telling you, like, giving these 1 to 2 stars. So what I decided to do before we get into the books, I kind of want to discuss like what I'm hoping. These books that I'm going to show you right here are books that I actually think I'm going to like. I got these either based off of the author, or I've just heard really good things about them. Or they're right up my street. So I picked up Christina Hanna the Woman. Um, I liked her Nightingale book about World War II with the sisters. I did not like Firefly Lane, so this is kind of, let's try her one more time to see if she's an author for me. And this is set in Vietnam, which I haven't read too many historical fictions from Vietnam, so that's kind of what kind of is taking me to, maybe I'll read this book. It could be good. And these were all in the Goodreads Choice Awards, which, okay. I don't really, I obviously been following it. I feel like I haven't even read anything off of it, minus A Fate Inked in Blood, and that is it. I think I read Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, so not the sequel. I read Ruthless Vows, the first one. I didn't read the second one. I've seen Heartstopper, I haven't read it. Yeah, so this will kind of make up for a little bit of, I haven't experienced a lot of 2024's reads this year. And then I wanted to try Five Broken Blades. I just heard that, like, I've heard decent things about this. Plus I think it sounds good. I can't remember exactly what it's about, but and then, like, let the best liar win. That's kind of is giving me light Game of Thrones vibes. So it could be good. It could be good. And then The Heartless Hunter, or Crimson Moth. I think it's the Crimson Moth in UK. I've heard this is a really good YA. Not usually the biggest fan, and it's kind of short, so that might be helpful for it. It could be good. I think, depending on kind of how it's written, if it's written upper YA to new adult, I might really like it. But it sounds really good. Her deadliest enemy or her greatest love. That just, I'm getting into the romantasy era of my life a little bit, so that's because I think Five Broken Blades is kind of leaning towards that as well. So I'm thinking maybe I might like those two books. We'll see. But today is a very negative video, unfortunately. I have The Mermaid and Miss Hancock, and I have Kai Kai. Both of these books I should have DNF'd. And then we probably wouldn't have this video. The Mermaid and Miss Hancock, I don't even think, I think I bought this at Second and Charles, because there's like a sticker. So I just wanted to get it off my shelf. I think if I knew more about this book in particular, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. This is about a guy. He finds a baby mermaid that's dead, and hey world, come and see this mermaid. And this is by Imogen Hermes Goer. Very disgusting concept. I know mermaids are fictional characters, but I don't know. It just really set me off to being like, this is just kind of disgusting. Um, it's a Victorian book, so the women having their issues, that didn't really bug me. Like, I'm used to reading stuff from that time, so them being kind of like passive and not, oh, okay, and this and that didn't really bother me too much. I didn't like Miss Hancock. Um, I thought the guy treated his, I think it's his niece, like, terribly. Because I think she came up with, like, most of the ideas, and then she didn't get credit for them. Which, okay, typical for the time period that this is in. But, I don't know. I just did not get good feelings from this book. Glad it's out of my library. And I should have just DNF'd this. So I'm gonna give it a 1 star because, there's no such thing as 0 stars, but yeah, didn't really like this book. And then I read Kai. Now, this is just too long. Like, I think if this book was a little bit shorter and got to the point, and there's parts of it that's really good. Like, the character of Kai is a really interesting woman. And then it's like she has kids, and then the kids take over the story. So it's like it should have been Kai's story for like a shorter book. So I think this book is like 400 or 500 pages, something like that, almost 500 pages. So maybe have a book that's like 250 pages of Kai being Kai, and then having another 250-page book about her sons and raising them, and then like her finding out what their heritage and stuff like that is. That was my big problem with it. I really liked her family dynamic with her brothers. I thought that was actually really sweet. And she's a powerhouse. So I do appreciate the character. I just don't think this was written in a way where it gave her enough room to be that powerful woman that I think she could be. I just, that was like my thing. And it's like such a pretty book with the glitter and stuff, guys. For like a regular, hardcover. Yeah, but I finished it today at work, and I'm not a big fan. So, they're gonna be leaving. But I'm hoping with this next one that we have some good ones. I'm hoping all 3 of them are really good. Like, I think that would be like a very good way to almost end it. I think we're gonna have probably 1 more episode, unless I just decide to binge and just, like if I decide to DNF anything, or I end up reading everything, I just end it there. Like, the next episode is just the last of this, which I'm kind of thinking that might be the case, just because Illumicrate's doing a little bit better, where it's like I'm actually enjoying the books and everything. But yeah, book of the month has not been really good to me. And then I think I'm going to start another kind of, I'm going to say quote unquote series, where I just pull out all my old books that have just been sitting on my shelf. So that's what I'm thinking I might do next to replace book of the month, is just to read my backlist titles that are older than like maybe my college. There's a book that I have that I bought in high school that I haven't read yet. That's an adult book, not one of my YA books, but an adult. I have a lot of stuff that I used to buy from Second and Charles when they used to be good. So I think that will probably be the series that replaces this. I'm just trying to get my library to the point of I will either really want to read a book, or I read the book and it's like 4 or 5 stars is my goal for this coming year, is just to get my library to where it's probably under 60-70% read. Would be the likelihood. I am not even close to being there, but I'm thinking with the idea that, if I go through some of this backlist, I have like full series that it's like I haven't even touched. So if I don't like the first book, I can just get rid of the whole series. So yeah, that's my plan to replace Book of the Month. And obviously with me reading Book of the Month too, that will get the shelves cleared off some more, because I have about 9 books left, I think. So that will probably chip away at that. And then once I get Book of the Month, we'll go through the backlist. And then hopefully I can just, maybe get to the point where I'm reading Illumicrate maybe month to month. Would be the major goal. I know this was not really a goal video, but I'm kind of making it / goal video. So by the time it's 2026, I'm looking at a library that makes me happy to look at every single book that I own. I mean, I'm not going to read I think I have like 200 something unread books. So there's no way I'm going to read all of it. But if I could get it to the point where I have like stuff that I know I don't even want, like I read, and then it's like I know I'm not even going to read this series. Yeah. So that's my goal for right now. I'm hoping and I'm also like looking at my shelves, and I'm like, I don't have full series I really really do want to read. Like I don't have, like I just have the first The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. Like I really love that first book and I really want to continue, but I just don't have room for it right now. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with that. And I think with finishing off Book of the Month, reading more Illumicrate, I've gotten rid of 2 Illumicrate books, and it's mostly been their sci-fi selection. So I don't think I have any more of those. So there's not much of a chance for me to get rid of a Illumicrate book. I've done it before. Actually, I've gotten rid of 3 Illumicrate books. One was a free book that they just sent, so I don't feel too bad. So I don't know. We will see. I'm hoping the next video is definitely going to be a Illumicrate. I'm almost done with one book. I'm going to be, and I have one. So I might do a 2-3 book, one for that. But otherwise, yes, if you would like to, like and subscribe, if you're interested in any of my content. I also on Thursdays do, anime, manga. I've started going into like more of like cultural stuff too. So like on Thursday sometimes I'll even like talk about like just shows in general or like movies. But it's like I want to do it as like a like just an area where I can do more of my Let's Chats, where this is more of like my book review stuff. So if you're interested in anything else that's not books, Thursdays might be the day. I am looking into maybe talking about some Persona 3 stuff. I just finished the I guess episode, so I'm kind of in the mood to talk about Persona 3. As much as, like I just played it, so but I want to talk to some about that. I've been getting back into my mojo of One Piece, so I might do some more videos on that. If you want to see anything that you think I might be involved in, I might do some One Tree Hill stuff. I think I've exhausted Gilmore Girls. I don't think I can add anything to that discussion minus that one video. If you want to hear my opinions on more Gilmore Girls stuff, you can definitely let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to let you carry on with your day, and then I will see you in the next video. Bye!